We finally made it to the final episode of Season 4, so today I thought it was time for me to stop and talk about The Boys Season 4. Please note that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My name is SW Nation, and you are free to comment down below. What did you think of the overall season? What's your favorite episodes? What are your best moments? Comment that down below in the comment section. Also, please note that I am doing a Q&A for my 3,000 subscribers special. That timeline is running out, so please, if you are watching this video, comment down below your questions. Also, please don't forget to check out that Twitter and that TikTok. Those links are in the description. All of my shorts go over there to my TikTok first, so you get content earlier. But all of that out of the way, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And I also note that this is going to be a rant too. I have a lot of big thoughts to say about this season. Without further ado, let's get right into our review. So going into Season 4, I had high hopes with a race against time plot with Butcher's ever-growing dying state and Homelander now able to get away with murder and be cheered for it. And, you know, for the most part, I was pretty much let down, or I guess I just felt a little bit underwhelmed by the end of the season, you know. I still love the finale, by the way. I think this might be the second best finale. I still think Season 2 had a better finale just on an emotional, on an action, on an epic level. But this finale is up there. I mean, it is incredible. In fact, it's probably one of my favorite episodes of the series. But I would say that this season is not bad. It's not terrible. It's actually pretty good once you binge it. And I think that was the best way to watch this season. Watching it week to week just wasn't rewarding enough. Binging it though, and when you finally get to the end, it's great. And this show has done such a great job having a week to week intrigue. This season, it was just like, we're waiting to show you what happens in the final episode of the season. We just can't wait to show you how the season ends. It's so epic. Wouldn't it be cool to see Butcher kill Newman? Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool to see the boys wanted or hunted by the Supes all around the world? Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool to see Starlight freaking fly after foreshadowing it in the first episode and the last episode of Season 3 2 years ago? Yes. All of that would be cool. Everything that happens in the finale would be cool. Wouldn't it be cool if a Homelander outed Newman as a Supe? Yes! Well, don't worry. This season is going to meander through meaningless plot lines, meaningless arcs about Frenchie and Kimiko, and I think these are by far the worst plot lines for these two characters. In hindsight, by the end of the season, you kind of understand the theme of what they were going for. But that still doesn't make it good. They get together at the end of this episode, but the things that they had to have each character do to finally understand or finally get together is just odd to me. Look, and everything that you truly wanted from this season is only in the finale. And it kind of serves as a precursor to the final season. It's like the Infinity War of Endgame, because at the end, the boys actually lose. I think in every season they kind of lose a little bit, but also they, more times than lose, they won something. This season, they just completely lost. It is such a dreadful final episode that it deserves to be in my top 5 favorite episodes of the series. With all that being said, this season, by the end, like I said before, does a great job with pacing, and for the most part, the writing is so well done that it's able to go through the entire plan that Sister Sage cooked up and have it all flow nicely together in a binge watch to where it's satisfying at the end of the season. Speaking of Sister Sage, and her and Firecracker's additions are just great. Two drastically different characters that are able to showcase Homelander's sides. We're able to see Homelander's incompetence in the way that he views himself as a higher, superior, intellectual being. And then you also have Firecracker coming in there that showcases Homelander's need to be nurtured, but also his side of wanting to give people purpose, but just in a wrong way. Easily the world's smartest person could be a cliche, but the way that they write this character is just so well done that when her entire plan gets revealed, you actually buy it. I also love how character focused this season is, and it is to its core kind of about forgiveness. Huey forgives A-Train. Frenchie and Kimiko forgives themselves. Even A-Train forgives himself. And right when you think Butcher is going to forgive himself and accept his fate, he takes a different route that, in my opinion, seals his fate a bit. I love the arc that A-Train goes on here, showcasing what a true superhero can be and how this is all of kind of like a redemption arc for him, because he doesn't want to be the guy who just takes crap from Vought. He's not doing this for money anymore. He's doing this so then his brother can look at him in a different light. He's doing this so his nephews can look up to him as the superhero that he wanted to be from the beginning. The season also deliberately gets political, and there are times where they reference events, very scary events, I may add, that have happened in our world, in the real world. And, you know, some people thought that, okay, it was a little bit heavy-handed, but the show has always done this. The show has always poked sides at the Democrats and Republicans. With the election right around the corner, I think this season comes at the perfect time. Homelander is literally an allegory for Trump. Before I wrap this thing up, there's a few things that I want to talk about. Not many, just two little things. Look, I love Aaron. And, you know, Starlight has been one of my favorite characters out of the show since season 1. And, you know, she's had a hard time this season because of the way that she looks right now. But honestly, in some scenes, she doesn't look different. It just looks like she lost weight. It just looks like she's aging. She's getting older. So she's had a pretty hard time this season with all the bullying, and I hope that she's taking it well. But one issue that I have with this is the fact that the writing didn't give her anything great. Like, the whole world is kind of like laughing at her right now. And then inside the show, they don't really give her anything great to do until the final episode. Like, there is an argument that you can make that Starlight is going through a crisis where she wants to help, but the world only wants her to help as the superhero, and she doesn't know how to kind of work under her actual name. You can make an argument to say that that's her arc. She doesn't know who she's supposed to be. She doesn't know if she's supposed to be Starlight, because that's what everybody else wants her to be to help out. But she wants to be Annie January, but nobody wants that version of her. It's a very nice dilemma, but inside of this season, for the most part, most of her dialogue just comes off as a nagging girlfriend to Huey. This season, its writing just doesn't do her justice. The show has deviated so much from the comics that I actually forget that Huey is really the main character of the show, and that Huey actually gets abused in the comics a lot. Inside of this season, he's getting abused left and right. Look, I don't have any issues with the sex dungeon thing because Tech Knight and Ashley thought that that was a willing participant. But when it comes down to his father passed away, and then the next episode, the sex dungeon thing happens, and then the next episode, he's getting pegged. Not only is he getting pegged, but he's also getting pegged by someone who is not his actual girlfriend. Huey even has an inspirational speech that was able to change the minds of the boys, and he was able to break off a deal with Newman that would make her help them take down Homelander, and Billy just comes in and rips Newman apart. Like, Huey just doesn't matter. This entire season has just been shitting on Huey, and it felt a little bit like the comics. But with all of that out of the way, by the end of the season, ironically, while the trip was rocky, I just look back on it as a fun ride. It's kind of like that calm before the storm, you know? And it's a precursor to season 5, so buckle up, because it's about to get bad. We have the cast of Gen V locked up. We have the boys locked up. We have Kimiko saying her first words, but in agonizing pain, with Frenchie giving himself up, with Mother's Milk getting hit with a meaty thwack. You also got Huey getting captured. The boys are captured. Homelander won. This is about to be a crazy final season, and I can't not wait. I'm going to give this season a B+, and a 7.6 out of 10, and I would say it's a binge-worthy enough season. It's not terrible. I don't think it's the worst season, but it definitely deserves to be watched in one sitting, not week by week, because that week by week thing, every week I was like, okay, where's the actual story? Like, where are we going? What are we doing with this? And by the end, you finally see, oh, We were watching the plan unfold right in front of us. Alright guys, that is it for the review/rant. Please know that everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion. You're free to comment down below your very own opinion on The Boys Season 4. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter and that TikTok. Those links are in the description. And also please know that I am doing a Q&A for my 3,000 subscribers special. So comment down below your questions right now if you are watching this video this far. All that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Peace.